I like baby toys. Yeah. The baby toys. I like baby toys. Oh, you didn't know? We got WWE TLC coming up. I can't wait for that. Vince McMahon may do something crazy. You know, he might not do anything, though, they're saying. He might do something crazy on the Raw. Honestly, though, dude, what's he going to do that's crazy? I mean, the craziest thing he's done is the last time this stuff went down, I guess the crazy thing was that they came out and said that, whoa, we're going to make all these changes because we're idiots. That's what they did. They came out and they go, oh, we're going to make all these changes because we're stupid and we're going to listen to you guys. Which was a weird sort of like admission almost like that they know they're not doing the things that people like. But then they didn't do anything. So it was like, well, what the hell was the point in that? What the hell was the point in coming out and making the admission that, oh, you know what? We're going to start giving you guys what you want because we haven't been and we can tell that. And, you know, we made a big mistake, but then we're just going to do nothing and hope that you don't realize that. I mean, what are we doing here? You know? Well, I'm a moron. I'm a straight up moron idiot. I really am stupid sometimes. You know, the dog comes down here one time, lays on the floor, and just hair gets everywhere. It gets all over the microphone. Gets all over everything. I don't know what the hell's going on. Listen, I'm so stupid. I apologize to everybody and to Jake and to everybody. I had no idea earlier today. This was a while ago. I guess my kids had my phone for most of the day. And I guess this was only at 8 o'clock, but my kids had my phone at about 8 o'clock. They were playing games and sharing it and stuff like that. So I didn't see this message from Jake saying that he is sick and not feeling good. He's got the, one of his reactions to the medicines he has to take. So I didn't even notice that. I honestly would have probably changed the title of this, or I would have held it off. But I did not realize that he had sent me that. So my bad to Jake. But there's a lot, and by the way, and yeah, I'm probably gonna die, Mike. Yeah. Well, the good thing is I found the lump in my neck. You know what I mean? All this time, and I thought I was crazy. I can literally grab it like this. I can feel it up in here, and I can pull it out. I can push it and pull it and maneuver it all over the place. It might be a lymph node, to be honest. I think it's a lymph node. And you got to think that my tooth that was infected, that got the root canal, is up here at the top of my mouth here. And this is underneath my jaw right here, and I can grab it. The weird thing is, I've definitely had this thing forever, right? For a long time, because what I started doing months ago, like this might be 8 months ago. I don't remember now, but I think it was like 8 months ago, if not long. It might have been even longer ago that I started rolling my, like the uncomfortability of something was uncomfortable in my face, and I started rolling my face down like this, and I noticed when I rolled my face around like this, it would snap like a boom, like, and I'd be like, oh, what did I just hit a roadblock? What was that? Because I would do it the other way. I would roll my head the other way. Nothing on this side. Nothing would happen if I rolled my face against my stomach or my chest over here. Nothing would happen. But over here, I noticed it would go boom, like I went over a speed bump. Boom, and I'd be like, what the fuck is that? Something in my jaw or something? So weird. But I never cared to look at, never cared to pay attention to it. I was like, oh, whatever. But it definitely something doesn't feel right, oh, whatever. And then since I've been sick the last, little bit with the sinus infection, or I don't even know. I don't think I had a sinus infection. I think I had like just sinus buildup and all that other stuff. And my teeth feel kind of funny in the top areas, the sinus buildup and everything. That it's been bothering me. And I started doing this. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking look around and I'm gonna find, is there something here under my throat or my voice? And I go, oh, I feel a marble in my neck, and I'm like I'm playing around with it, but if it definitely feels like it just feels like a, what do you call it, a node, or not a node, but whatever you call it. You know what I mean? Lymph node. Yeah, lymph node. Now, the one over here isn't there. I can't find it. There's nothing there. But this one here is like under here, and I can grab it. It's and it rolls around. So I know it's not like if you have some kind of cancer thing, it's like stiff and hard and it doesn't move really. It's like on something, or usually, right? But this thing just rolls around. So I think it's the lymph node. And something triggered it. But anyway, it's been there forever, though, because I've been doing that thing where I'm like, ugh, something's irritating me, and I'm doing this, and it makes a bumping, like a little, like a bumping feeling. So anyway, I'm going to go to the doctor tomorrow. Go to the doctor, go to the dentist. Sean's View says it's a cock. I bet you, is everything with you dick? Sean, what's going on? Should I come down to the old Portuguese man of war town and meet up with you and have a fight? I want to send you some beard growth. Dude, I wouldn't put that on my face, to be honest. I appreciate it, though. Sean says it's my cock. Okay, dude, I'll come down and we'll share cocks, bro, if you want. I'm down. I'm not weird. I'm open to anything, bro. You want to share a cock? Like, let's do it. Let's go ahead and do it. We're going to talk about the ratings. I would think that this thing in my neck would have killed me by now. It's been here for a long time, so I'm going to go tomorrow. It's probably like a cyst or a lymph node that's just swollen, a swollen lymph node, But maybe there is something going on. Maybe the tooth is infected really badly right now or something, and that's making its way to my vocal cord area and and maybe that's what's happening. I don't know, bro. We'll find it out. We'll find it out later. Anyway, let's get into the now that I delayed with that story to get everybody going. It's because of the root canal. It's common. What does that mean? Oh, because I had the root canal, give it to them? You're saying because I had the root canal that the lymph node is swollen still from the root canal, you think? That could be what it is. Because they stuck me 1,000,000 times with that damn, with that Novocaine. I mean, and I also had an infection there, right? I had an infection. I took the antibiotics. Then they gave me the root canal. But, I mean, this thing is pretty big, and it's like, ugh, it's annoying, dude. I can feel it all. It's just irritating me. It's really bothering me. It's like a fucking, it just won't go the fuck away, It's a pretty friggin' bothersome thing. I don't know. Figure out what happens.
Chat party.
Let me tell you something.
Good to see Bullfrog on Corrupted the Funny Man.
You like that? Wow, I'm surprised you liked him. Most people hate his ass. Got to give it to you, Randy Viper. It's pretty amazing, man. Probably be a pretty chill show tonight. Jake is sick. Did not expect that. And I didn't have my phone because my kids had it. And he told me a while ago, listen, I ain't there, man. But I didn't see it, so my bad. I would have, retitled the stream or something like that. It's the sardines, says Roger that. I haven't really been eating that many sardines the last couple of months, to be honest. I've only eaten 2 things of sardines in the last 3 months. I'm sure you're joking, but why does Joe's hair look painted on? Probably because it's dark in here. It's probably because it's dark. It's definitely not painted on. Look. It's all greasy. I need a shower.
Do you like my cock? Joe Cronin, you're blocked.
Yeah, and my name's Road Dog. Do you like my cock?
Joe Cronin,
You blocked.
My name's Road Dog. Do you like my cock?
You got that nice in the ass there.
My name's Road Dog. Do you like my cock? Joe Cronin,
You blocked.
My name's Road Dog. Do you like my cock? Joe Cronin, you're blocked.
I still remember when the McMahons came out on TV and said they would listen to the fans. Yeah, that turned out to be a fat load of dog shit.
I mean,
Raw
dude.
was averaging 2 million then, and now they are closer to 1 million. #DVinCD.
I just can't. Can you even believe that they came out here and they were like, we're going to give you what you want. We're going to tell, we promise the Soundwave 92. Soundwave, thank you, man.
$100. It's donation time, motherfuck boy.
Oh, my God.
Let's make this a positive night without Jake. Get better soon, brother. Shout out to the chat.
Wow.
Amanda, Shell, Callan,
Wow.
Six the King,
Wow.
the Sound Wave. Thanks everyone for supporting Joe.
Wow. Yo, Vince McJoke, we literally just talked about wrestling talk, you idiot. And then you wrote 15 minutes, no wrestling talk. You should kill yourself, Vince McJoke. D. Welsh, thank you for the $100, bro. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God. That's going to pay for my visit to my lymph node doctor tomorrow. Dude, I'm not even kidding about that. If I have to go to urgent care tomorrow, the urgent care fee is $100. If they have to do anything, it's more. But it's $100 just to be seen. So, D. Welsh paying for the doctor bill.
Everybody, D. Welsh has paid for Joe Cronin's doctor.
Isn't that sad, though, that I had to fucking waste that? D. Welsh, thank you, man. Thank you. Merry Christmas. I can see a doctor tomorrow. No health insurance. So, thank you, D. Welsh. Much appreciated, bro. Listen, I talked to you about my life, man. It was what's going on. I found a fucking marble in my cheek. What am I going to do? Imagine if it really was just cancer, though, instead. It wasn't lymph node. It wasn't a cyst. It wasn't anything else. It was like legit, like you have cancer. Like that, you have fucking neck cancer. I would get neck cancer. Give me foot cancer. I think that'd be kind of funny if I had foot cancer and they had to chop off like my left foot. But like I still had the ankle and everything, and they could just put one of those screwed feet on, and they're like, yeah, you're probably gonna always walk with a limp, obviously, and you got to remember that it's not your foot, and it's kind of hard to run, and that type of thing. And they took my foot from me.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Kind of funny.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Gorilla is my silverback blackie friend.
Oh.
Screw you kiwi sheep slagging faggot Randy Viper. Ed's view go back to selling
Oh
DVDs
my
and
God.
sushi. I'm not blacked out, I am in my senses, and the Joe Cronin community are retarded faggots, especially Drew.
Oh my God. Casey is raw. Now, I mean, like, we had such a nice donation with Dwelsh, and then you come in with that, man. Unbelievable. That's kind of crazy, bro. That's if that can't really be Casey. If that's really Casey, then he does have kids in his basement. Yeah, it's really my hair. I mean, I don't know what we're talking about. Like, this is really my hair. I mean, do I got to pull it down in like strands or something? You want me to go with the Trent Reznor, like 9 Inch Nails, like type of look? I mean, that's what kind of we got going on here, I guess. I don't know. It's starting to grow is all. I didn't shave it. I haven't shaved it in about a month and a half, so we're getting growth here. There you want sort of like emo right there, like that. It's very emo looking.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Yo.
I have had $500 worth of items not delivered to me from Amazon. They delivered to the wrong address, so now I'm waiting on a refund. I'm so mad I could throw a retarded niece Fulkerson down some stairs right now.
Oh my God, AJ Adams. Dude, what is the matter, bro? Holy shit, brother. Oh my God, bro. AJ Adams, are you serious? That's crazy. That's some crazy shit, dude. That's like terrible. Like, you got all those items not delivered? That's ridiculous. Like, that's some really bad shit. Like, that is. I mean, I suppose a PlayStation 5 could be lost. Right, you actually got a PlayStation 5? Anyway, let's get into the wrestling talk. Let's move to the wrestling talk. I'll try to move over to it. AJ Adams, thank you, man. And, man, thank you, Dwelsh. You crazy bastard, Dwelsh. Making me feel better about the fact that I have a lump in my neck. Jake is sick. And we have to watch TLC. It is so dark, though, that it's making my hair look like it is jet black. I don't have black hair. It just looks black. It's even covering up the bald spot a little bit. You can see the bald spot right here and here, if you look. It's just so dark in here. It's making my hair look like I don't have hair. It makes it look like I have a hat on. Just because it's so dark, though. It's like a trick. It's a trick in the camera. Jim Ross. Now, we've been talking about this for weeks. Ross recently discussed today on Pro Wrestling's grilling, or rather on his Pro Wrestling podcast, Grilling JR's podcast, whatever. Can we just call it Jim Ross's podcast? I mean, what the fuck? Grilling and barbecue sauce, butt fuck, just whatever. While some fans and wrestlers agree with JR, others publicly disagree with his comments on how some moves are being used correctly. There's no word on the extent of the internal issues. But Dave Meltzer noted that there is controversy within the company due to what JR said. JR was asked about not thinking the business has evolved into a better place, and how it relates to today's wrestlers using finishers from yesterday as regular moves. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous. He said, no, the evolution of the business is bullshit. Or that the business is evolving, JR said. How the fuck do you know that it's evolving? Not you, Conrad, but in general. Yes, they should. I mean, dude, JR is clearly like two people. Like, can we just talk about how JR is literally two people? This guy's two people. He's two people. He's one part of JR is like, I'm so happy to be here, to be commentating for AEW. I'm so happy to have a job. Thank God I'm here, and whatever the hell else, no doubt about it. Thankfully I'm here, But then there's the other part of Jim Ross that's like he can't help it. And I understand this because this is what I'm like. There's been a part of me for years that's like, I want to work for WWE. I want to be a commentator. I want to do commentary for companies. And it's like there's the other part of my head that says, okay, well then don't bash them too hard or don't say this. But then I can't help it. And I go, and I just think I'm on my show in front of my listeners, and I want to say what I would say, and I just can't help it. And I just say stuff, whether it's 100% serious or I'm making a joke to add to the emphasize how angry I am or whatever it is, and I can't help it. You know what I mean? And I think Jim Ross is the same thing. This fucking guy can't help it. I think that I'm just used to people helping it, though. I'm used to these commentators and these people and these companies just sucking dick, sucking it so much that it's unbelievable. But Jim Ross doesn't do that. Jim Ross, it's so weird. Like, if he's gone from AEW, he's got almost not a lot left. I mean, you know, WWE just treats him like shit. He can go back to, I guess, maybe New Japan or something. I guess Impact would take him, right? Probably. I mean, Josh Matthews sucks ass. Big reason why I could never work at Impact is because I criticized Josh Matthews. But you know what? Fuck it. You know what, Josh? Crazy Steve! Josh Matthews is half the reason I don't watch Impact. His fucking commentary makes me feel like I'm raping fucking animals. Josh Matthews' commentary makes me feel like I'm raping animals. And I don't want to feel like I'm raping animals. Adam Cruz, you know, everybody's coming out to talk about my lump in my neck. And this guy says, oh my God, Joe, I have that too on the same side. You're getting it at especially when I eat something. I get that same bump feeling. Hope you get that fixed. Well, what the hell's wrong with yours? Why are you getting it? You know what I mean? Like, what are we all, ridiculous? It seems like it's fairly common because I think it's a swollen lymph node, brother. No doubt about it. But listen. So Jim Ross, you know, listen, I do think it is a little weird, though. He's in the company, and he constantly shits on the wrestlers. Like, I mean, we all laugh about it here. We laugh about it because we hear it, and we're like, that's fucking hilarious. He's working for this company, and he's shitting on the wrestlers there. It's fucking funny. He'll just be like, I don't even know the examples anymore, but we did give them on those specific nights. Like, he would say things like, oh, back in my day, we'd call that, you know, being ahead of the jumping the gun or something like that. Or he would use a term. He's actually used wrestling lingo, like breaking kayfabe type lingo. Like, basically saying, we all know this is fake, and back in the day, we called people who did faked like that, you know, mud show or something like that. Like, he said that stuff on the air, and you're like, what the fuck? Does he know where he is? Does he think he's on his podcast where you break the fourth wall and break kayfabe, basically? And it's almost like he doesn't know where he is. He says fourth wall breaking stuff and kayfabe stuff on the live stream. Like, he's not I'm an announcer who's calling the wrestling action. I'm an announcer calling the wrestling action, but I also have little things to say as a critiquer of the business and as a person who used to criticize talent and actually control. It's so part of the backstage Jim Ross is coming out on the broadcast. It's so weird because I don't believe Jim Ross ever did that in WWE, ever. I don't think I ever heard him say something like that. I mean, the closest thing he ever said in WWE were things like, well, you know, some guy at home is saying, well, they know how to fall. You know, and so that was like, he was actually referencing people calling wrestling fake. Like, almost as if to say, yeah, we all know that this isn't real, but we know that what they just went through was pretty fucking real and somebody got hurt, no matter what you think about whatever. Or you could take it as he's saying that people think this is fake, but it's very real. You know, and he's actually saying, no, this shit's real. Like, people think that, oh, they just know how to fall. But he would say that in the Attitude Era, and that was a little weird. But besides that, you know, I can't think of maybe one or two other things maybe ever that he said that was like, whoa. Like, everything else always felt like he was a commentator. He was in his commentator mode or character. But several times he's buried moves by wrestlers, or even like sort of like shit on wrestlers when they're trying to get them over, and then he starts like being like, well, someday he'll figure it out or whatever. And it's like, what? And he shit on Excalibur and the names of the moves and just all kinds of stuff. Almost like, I don't know this shit. But back in the day, he wouldn't have said that. He would have said, like, he calls that the fucking dildo Rana. You know, but I love Jim Ross. I love Jim Ross. Love him, love him, love him. But I have noticed that he's done this on the air. That he's like almost like getting senile. I don't want to say, God, I don't even want to say it. But almost that sort of senile type of thing. And not fully, not necessarily. I don't think it's senile. I think he just can't help it. I think that's what it is. It's not that he's old or he's too big. I just think he can't help it but want to criticize certain things. He can't deal with it. And honestly, a lot of what he says is I agree with him. I'm just shocked that he's saying it on the live broadcast. Like, when you're trying to sell the company and sell the wrestler and sell the things that are going on, you're not selling it. You're telling me you're skeptical about this shit. That's crazy. Now, listen, if he goes on his show later, on his podcast, and says, not a big fan of what that or this or the other thing, that's fine to me. I don't even care. I mean, he could still get in trouble for that, and people could still be pissed. Like, hey, what the fuck, bro? We're all on the same team, and you're shitting on me on your podcast? I'm in AEW, you're in AEW. What the fuck, dude? You want to try to kill my career? Fine, listen, okay, someone wants to get mad about that. You know, we could argue about whether that's okay or not. But the one thing that I do think that he does wrong, that Jim Ross is doing wrong, is doing it on the air is wrong, because it's ruining the show or what's going on with the wrestler or the idea or the storyline. It's like, if you have a critique about what you're seeing, a real critique, and all of a sudden you want to kind of throw it out there that you don't approve of what's going on, I mean, do it on your podcast later or do it in the back to Tony Khan. But oh my God, why does he do it on he does it on the commentary? But I think it's fucking hilarious. So then there's another part of me that, even though it's obviously seems a bit egregious, I also think it's fucking hilarious, because the guy is he's so like he's keeping it so real almost that it's almost unbelievable. He's literally breaking his commentary route and going into like, I'm just going to criticize this shit. And I don't know why, but like, that shouldn't happen, but it's still fucking hilarious. So it's like what is he doing? All right, well, fuck it. It's funny. I'll listen to it.
Super chat.
Randy Viper.
Party.
What's up, Randy?
Joe, you should dye your hair blonde. Eminem.
Yeah, I mean, I could dye it blonde, yeah. I mean, I am dirty blonde. My hair is dirty blonde. Like, you know that, right? Like, my hair is dirty blonde. So, I mean, if I could dye it, but it wouldn't, I mean, I guess I could. You mean, yeah, but Eminem was like fully blonde. I hate that look, though, dude. Look at Miro. Look at Miro with that look. Miro looks like a goddamn goof. Miro looks like a moron. I hate that look. I hate the gold hair. Blonde or like whitish blonde looks, that's fine. But that like gold look where your hair looks gold, like that nasty brown gold look, fucking no. The fuck out of here with that. Miro, you suck. I thought it was WWE. I can't believe I was suckered into thinking it was them. This guy's out of his goddamn mind. Damiro, I get the name and did it. I don't know. The guy's fucking weird. Is this not the weirdest background pic of me ever that I just found? Like, what is going on here? I mean, I'm looking at the camera like I'm going to kill somebody. Fuck is that? Found that in my promo thing. What the fuck's that about, dude? I look like I'm gonna smash someone's head. But yeah, dude, I've got dirty blonde hair, so it's almost blonde. I mean, I'll just keep my blonde hair the way it is. Looks like it's black right now in the basement because it's so dark in that area. But it's dirty blonde hair, man. It's the dirty, yo. You know, maybe the lump is making me talk a little bit weird because it's there, and then that's creating the pain in my throat. Maybe that's what's going on. That or I got full-blown throat cancer. It's probably a cyst. Dude, look at Jeff Hardy, man. Jeff Hardy was great. We met Hardys. Look at Matt Hardy looking at the camera like, I'm fucked up. Look at Matt. He's like, I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up. That's so funny, bro. Jeff was great, though, man. The fact that Jeff liked the video that we did and was like, you're the guy? Holy shit. Like, I'm like, dude, I'm like fucking, like, you fucking entertained the fuck out of me for so long. Over 20 years. I get to meet you. This is crazy. And you're fucking laughing at meeting me. Like, it's so weird. The guy was popping for meeting me, but I'm like popping for meeting him. And it's like, dude, you have no idea, bro. You're the fucking man. And he's like, hey, man, I appreciate it. Like, he's just the fucking nicest guy ever. Until he gets behind a wheel of a car with alcohol. But, you know, hey, man, I'm sorry I killed your family. Listen, I'm going back to my wife and kid, but I got a court appearance. I ran somebody over. Oh, man, look at Matt, though. What is up with Matt in this photo? He's like, fucking, I got a boner and I'm rubbing my dick on Joe right now. Look at Matt, dude, looking at the camera like so fucking, like, yeah, I just took a shit in my pants. Yes, I took a shit in my pants. I love Matt Hardy, though, to death, man. That guy's fucking great, too. Matt's a great guy. He really is a good guy. So, AEW ratings, man. Oops. They made a mistake. Now, I don't remember. I think Jake said, somebody in the chat, if you know, tell us. I'm pretty sure that Jake's prediction, I'm not 100% on this, I'm pretty sure that Jake's prediction was 820,000. He thought AEW would do 820. Is that right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he said 880. Maybe he said 850. And I said, what did I say, actually? I think I said 780 or 7. I said something low, like 700 something. Fuck, I don't remember. Somebody in the chat's going to remember. Let me see what the ratings were. Okay, so Wednesday's live Dynamite drew 806,000 viewers. Now, somebody's going to have to clarify this for me. I think Jake might have said 880. And I think that or maybe 840 or 850. Fuck, I don't remember. I think Jake said like 850. And I think I said 780. Or like 820 or 7. Fucking somebody knows. Somebody else figure it out because I have no idea. I'm just guessing almost now. Okay, here we go. Pocket Aces says that I said 720. This is fucking hilarious. Leah, wake up. I got a primal. What the fuck? We got a primal? What's the joke? I mean, I get the joke, but like... Now, they're... By the way, everybody's playing Diablo Immortal right now, so I'm like freaking out that I kind of want to watch that. So I said 720 and they did an 806. What did Joe say? What did Jake say? Okay, Jake said 850. And I said 720. So I guess I'd have to say Jake won. Because Jake was pretty close, right? He was only off by like 40,000. I was off by fucking 80-something thousand. 88,000. So, I'd have to go with, I'm pretty sure Jake got that right. But, I don't know. It's a very, very strange week. It's been a very strange time. I mean, listen, we have been saying this on this show since 2012. I began this show. I hate to reiterate this, but some people don't hear this enough anymore, that I began this show. I was working my 50-hour-a-week job, right? I wasn't thinking that YouTube's going to become my job. I wasn't thinking that. I wasn't thinking anything. I had just had a YouTube channel for 7 years fail, right? I had a YouTube channel. I uploaded rants. I uploaded videos. I uploaded things. I had 800 subs. And I thought, I'm never going to make it on YouTube at all. Whatever. I don't care. And then I just went about my life, doing my job, doing my things. And then finally I go, you know what, dude? I'm going to do a literal post show on Raw and wrestling every live Raw and pay-per-view. I'm going to be live, and I'm going to do a sports-like show and call-ins and all kinds of things like that. And when I started doing that was just about after the 2012, 13, and 14, especially the 15 years. And we started ranting about, man, these ratings are going to crash. Every year they're going to go down if they don't fix this. And it literally got worse. Every year it got worse. It didn't get better. It got worse. You're like, oh, they're going to figure this out. It's going to get better. No, it gets worse. Like the rants back then. First of all, WWE was better back then, right? WWE, regardless of what we said then, was better then. As bad as it was. WWE in 2013 is better than 2016. And 2016 is better than 2020. So all those angry rants and stuff that I was mad about back then. I mean, I was probably mad at 50% of the company back then. 50% of the storylines. I was probably mad about 50, 60% of them. I don't know. Now it's, and maybe at some point I was only mad about 40%. And if you go back and watch my old shows, you can see it. You see me talk about all the things that I liked and some of the things that like I thought were all right. And then there's the part where I'm really angry about something and I flip out and I act crazy and I lose my mind on these things. But now it's just almost all bad. It's like 90% of it is terrible. And the ratings down. And it's like you can watch my reviews and see that. You can see how I was super more angry about certain little things, but then we would review some of the other stuff that was all right. Whereas now, it's just almost all bad. Almost all of it. Whereas in AEW, AEW feels like the old WWE where there's things that are, when they do something wrong or bad, it's fun to rant on it for a little while. And then people go, oh, you hate AEW. And it's like, no, I actually love it. And it's like a 7 out of 10 usually. But the 30% of the stuff we rag on or whatever is just like, it's just fun to flip out on it. But now, it's like, damn. It's like almost all this shit is terrible. And I don't know what to tell you, really. I mean, I've said it all.
Here we go. I'm about to get it, man. Here we go. About to get it,
but
man.
AEW,
Here we go.
a little bit of a drop. A little bit of a drop for AEW. No. NXT 766.
Honestly, I don't appreciate the person using my name. I can take a joke, but those racist comments is BS. Hey, fake, get a life and move on.
I agree. I mean, listen, the racist comments are fucked up, and that's not cool. But it's not it's not you, so we know it's not you, dude. So it's actually, you should probably be thankful that he's being that crazy, because he is. We know it's not you. If he said some vague stuff, like that was weird, kind of, we might think it's you, and then I'd be like, man, what the fuck with Casey? That's weird, But the fact that the guy's outright saying crazy, over the top shit, Casey. That just makes it's funny because we know it's not you, but it's funny. I don't know, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Chat party.
I think it's funny.
It's lump, it's lump, it's lump, it's in my neck.
It's lump, it's lump, it's lump, it's in my neck. Yeah, I can feel the lump right here. I can feel it. Oh, dude, I can move it around, too. It's so weird. It's definitely this huge marble. I think it's a lymph node, Drew. Gatekeeper Drew. Thank you, Drew. I swear to God, it's definitely a lymph node. It's like right there. So weird to feel that, dude, and to move it. But now that explains why whenever I would sometimes turn my head this way or that way, there'd be like a clicking feeling, and it would kind of irritate, and I'd be like, oh, what the fuck was that? And it only happens on the left side, never on the right. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck is that? And I used to think whatever. For like at least the last, I want to say 6 months maybe or something, I've done that and been like, what is that?
A little bit of the bubbly. Want some
now
bubbly?
I know.
A little bit of the bubbly.
Or it's
bubbly.
cancer. I don't know. It could be cancer. If it's cancer, let me die quickly. Richard Slater, thank you for the $3, man. What's up, bro? I raise my red water glass to you. I'm going to go to the doctor tomorrow. It's $100 to walk in at the Minute Clinic. And I know that I didn't want to go there because of COVID. You know what I mean? I don't want to go because of COVID. But you know what I mean? I probably should at least call them and go in and just be like, yo, feel this. And maybe that. And then the dentist, too. I'm going to call the dentist and I'm going to tell him what's up. So if it is the tooth infected or something like that, we'll know. Tomorrow.
Party.
I'll probably figure it out tomorrow, maybe.
Vince is pissed for a reason. I am part of the wrestling family and can tell you Vince is just pissed.
Aaron Crafty 123, thanks for the donation. $9.99 coming in from Aaron Crafty. You're part of the wrestling family. What does that mean? You mean like you're in the WWE and you're under a fake name, or what do you mean by that? Aaron. What is buy my own super chat? Why is that even a thing? Why is that even a thing on the thing? Thank you, Aaron, for the donation. I mean, I agree, man. The rumors are that he's pissed. But why doesn't he realize why is he pissed? He's been doing this. Listen, he's got a great storyline with Roman going. I think Roman has been good, but you could do even more with Roman. You know what I mean? But that storyline for the most part has been pretty good. But I think that Roman should do a little bit more. You know what I mean? But I think the Roman story has been a banging fucking 7 or 8 out of 10, man. I got to give it to... Maybe not an 8, right? Because when you get into 8 out of 10 story...
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
I don't know, man.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff.
Kamala.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
We did it. We did it, Joe. You're gonna be the next president of the United States.
Oh, no.
Ha 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 ha. I fucked myself to the top. My pussy is so loose and used up it smells like 100 different flavors of cum.
Oh,
Barack
my God.
Obama cum tastes like chocolate.
Oh.
We did it. We did it, Joe. You're going to be the next president of the United States.
Oh, thank you, Kamala. Thank you, Kamala Harris, for the donation. I appreciate it. And you did fuck your way to your first position, which allowed you to lock up black people, and now you're the vice president. And you know what? You ain't black if you didn't vote for Joe Biden, so you know.
We did it. We did it, Joe. You're going to be the next president of the United States.
Dude, you ever seen a big, fat, muscular looking, but not muscular, mostly fat, sweaty hog? You know, like a man who's like a big, fat guy with a beard? You ever seen a big, fat man with a beard who has the voice of a female, who laughs like a female, like weird, creepy? Have you guys ever seen a guy like that? Like a big, sweaty fucking sweat hog. You know what I mean? Like a real fat dude. Probably wears a lot of wife beaters. You know what I mean? Just fat, chubby, nasty looking dude making fun of other people for what they look like, but he's a big, fat looking fuck. And he's got the voice of someone who squeezed his testicles tight as fuck. Isn't that weird? You ever see that guy out there? You ever once in a while you run into a guy like that. Very big, burly looking fat guy. You know, kind of fucked up looking whatever the fuck. Is kind of like an egghead, mongoloid head. And the guy's voice sounds like a female. You ever just laugh at that shit when you see a guy like that? You ever just laugh at that shit? Fucking like a guy that laughs like fucking weird. God damn. No, I'm not talking about Tommy. I'm not talking about Conrad. I'm talking about just a fucking real fat fucking mess. Yeah, kind of like Luis Antonio Alejandro almost. Yeah. But like really big, like a guy who you'd think is in a biker gang, maybe. But he sounds like a fucking bitch. Oh my God, bro. Holy fuck, bro. God damn it. I got some clips of a laugh that will make your children run and hide, bro. Let me tell you. I will tell you that. Kamala Harris. Thank you so much, Kamala, for the donation. But no, man. So yeah, AEW did beat NXT, but the big drop in AEW, and we said the other night was a sleeper, and I said the ratings are coming crashing down. You know, now they really didn't come fully crashing down. To be above 800 is still kind of nice. You know, I thought they were going to dip into the 7-8. I think I thought it was going to dip into the 700s, 720s, 780s. I said 720, I guess. So that's pretty low. I thought it was going to dip pretty low. So to be at 806, that's not too bad. I thought it was going to be worse. You know, it was just such a sleeper of a show. You know, it really was a fucking sleepy show the other night. And by the way, shout out to, again, to the man. Everybody who donated tonight, Soundwave92, and especially to Dwelsh dropping that Hyundai. But let me get this WWE TLC shit up here. I'm just kidding. So, where's the card, man? Hit me with that card, WWE.com. Okay. So we could hold off and do predictions tomorrow with Jake, but I'm going to run down mine anyway. Maybe we'll still do one with Jake if he's feeling better. But I'm going to... Oh, my God. Eminem dropped another... He dropped another album? Dude, he dropped an album on... Didn't he drop an album on Out of Nowhere a couple months ago? Oh, dude, Stepdad is my favorite song on that CD. Because that reminds me of my stepdad. Or my mother's boyfriend. You just wanted to choke him, bro. Dude, are you fucking serious? Dude, he dropped another fucking, like, free fucking Spotify fucking deal? Are you serious? Holy fuck, bro. Oh, yeah, he did. Wow. That's pretty fucking solid. That's pretty cool, man. Wow. Sick, bro. I'm going to go listen to that later. As soon as I'm done with this, it's not going to be a long show tonight because Jake is sick and, you know, I'm kind of sick. You know, talking bothers my whole neck. It's probably because of the giant lymph node that's swollen in my neck, to be honest. Eminem's best song is Wee Wee, says somebody in the chat. That's interesting. Raw Tag Team Champions, The New Day versus The Hurt Business, Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander. I mean, listen, they bounce these guys around so much. It's like, I don't know what to think with The Hurt Business. They win, they lose, they win, they're intimidating, they get beat up, they win, they lose, they win, lose. I don't know what to think, bro. Who cares? At this point, these guys have been booked into 50-50 so much that I don't even care. I don't even give a fuck who wins this. So I say Hurt Business because just whatever. It doesn't even matter. The New Day sucks. Get the belt off the New Day. But they have to keep the New Day name going for whatever, but Big E left. I hate this pick. I hate picking this one. This one pisses me off. This one really irritates me. That I have to pick a winner here. I'll just say New Day retains. Fuck, I don't care. New Day is going to retain. WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus Asuka and a mystery opponent. Everybody thinks the mystery opponent's going to be Charlotte. That's fucking weird. I don't care. Women's Tag Team Champions Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, Asuka, and a mystery opponent. So instead of Lana, it would be Charlotte, and then Charlotte and Asuka are going to win the tag titles, I guess. I don't understand. I guess that's what they're booking, but what, I don't understand that. And if Charlotte did come back, why would Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler then win? Unless Charlotte turns on Asuka in the match after being her mystery partner. It's just weird. I don't get it. I don't get that at all. But I don't know. Oh, shit.
Fuck cancel culture shit. Fuck Karen, you dumb bitch.
Look at her. Ah!
Fuck Karen, suck my dick. And fuck cancel culture shit. Fuck Karen, you dumb bitch. Fuck Karen, suck my dick. And fuck cancel culture shit. Fuck Karen, you dumb bitch. Cause Karens are shit.
Vince is gonna have Brock Lesnar return on Sunday, kill The Miz, take his briefcase and insert himself into the TLC match and win.
Oh, God. Wouldn't that be horrible? Robert Heller, thanks for the 1999. That would be something Vince would do. I know what we need to do, and he just calls Brock Lesnar. Oh my God, dude, are you kidding me? You know what I would do if I was Vince McMahon? I would take another 20 million of my shares out, and I would call CM Punk and offer him $20 million for fucking like 10 appearances or something. Just desperation mode. But honestly, that's the problem, is a lot of times Vince has always thought, oh, I need to have that big shocking moment thing. And he's relied on that. We've said this for years, that it's Band-Aids over bullet wounds, right? Said it for years. Like, oh my God, things are down. Oh, bring back Goldberg. Oh, bring back Brock Lesnar. Oh, bring in Sting or somebody. Bring in something. Vince has been doing that. But the problem is, with all of that, it hasn't stopped the bleeding. And the reason why, temporarily for a second, it goes blip for a second, but then it keeps scrolling downward. The reason is because the wrestlers sound like they're all reading the same script. Many times, the wrestlers all sound the same. The wrestlers are too scripted. It's the wrestlers are too scripted. The matches don't always make a lot of sense. There's not enough exciting, different matches and things going on. There's no innovation anymore. And what's... Oh God, there was something else in there that's super important. And the other thing is some of the wrestlers just aren't good. Let's be honest. Some of these people just suck at promos, and they can't cut a promo, and they have no personality. They all have a Mr. Nice Guy personality. They all have a Cedric Alexander, like, even Cedric as a bad guy, I don't believe him. Like Ricochet, I like Ricochet though, but his personality, hey, do you believe in superheroes? Like, I'm a cool guy. Dude, the guy reminds me of my old manager, and he reminds me of a guy who loves sneakers. He's like a big sneakers guy, or he loves clothing or something. He loves Versace clothing, and he talks about it. I'm sorry, so that doesn't make me think, oh wow, Ricochet is gonna light it up. I just think this guy's just a regular guy. I don't know, but he's so cool in the ring. I love it, but his personality on the mic is even AJ Styles is pretty good, but he's still kind of weird. And I don't know what that is. He was more believable in TNA, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know what's up with these guys.
Yeah, I didn't like his outfit, and I wasn't a big fan of his promo either, the Mr. Gentleman promo.
Right.
Allow me to introduce myself. Are you going to fuck the guy?
That wins comment of the year, by the way.
When I was a kid, I used to shove
oh my
doors in
God.
my asses when
Oh
I
no.
was a kid.
Tommy! Wait a
That was
minute.
a little change, definitely.
Wait a minute. Did you just say that when you were a kid you used to shove quarters up your ass?
Yes, and I would poop them out as a kid.
Quarters to me. My name is Tommy NC. I put the quarters in me. I put the quarters in me. I put quarters in me. My name is Tommy NC. Put the fucking quarters in me.
When I was a kid, I used to shove quarters up my asses when I was a kid.
Here to pay thy Cronin tithe. Merry
Oh.
Christmas, Joe and fam. Top 5 donation songs.
Oh, thank you, Will Tactics. Shout out to Will Tactics, man. Happy birthday, I almost said. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas, man. Thank you, bro. We're coming up on Christmas, 12/18. It's going to be it's a weird Christmas this year. I got to be honest. I did not get a lot of things this year. It's going to be weird. But better than being homeless, right? Will Tactics, thank you for the 25-25, my friend. I can't believe it's this close. I can't believe Christmas. What? So close, man. I can't believe we're only 20 days away from me buying masks on
I
Amazon.
eat our own shitty in Philly, we're gritty, yo, this whole city, we're gritty, yo, we might eat our own shitty, yeah.
And I had to rush it down my throat.
In the city of Philly, we eat shitty, we're gritty as can be, we can survive off our motherfucking own PC. Sucker! We're gritty in Philly, we're gritty, this whole city, and we'll eat our own shitty in Philly. That's why our mascot looks like a...
Joe, you need to put me on the show since Jake is not here. I'm the star of the show, you'll get more people to watch. You know who I don't want to watch though? I don't want any spics, neegers and chins.
Oh, you
I also
son of a
want to come
bitch.
all over my niece, I mean knees.
Oh my God, you're going to jizz on your niece? Bullfrog, you're a sick racist piece of shit. What a racist piece of garbage you are. You are literally one of the most disgusting, fat, horrible, racist son of a bitches ever. And now I'm gonna have to share your IP address there, everybody. No, just kidding. Everybody, that wouldn't make any sense. Did I find a PS5? No, I did not find a PS5. No, I didn't find one. I did find a Xbox One X though, which was like, we kind of talked about it. I was talking about it with Gavin one day, and I was like, dude, there's like nothing coming out for the Xbox for like forever, But PlayStation, at least there's stuff coming out, but even there's nothing really out for either one of them. And I was like, what do you want for Christmas? And he's like, I don't really want anything, just PS5. I'm like, what about something else? Just PS5. What about whatever? I'm feeling the lymph node again. Oh my God, it's so weird. It's so weird, dude. He's like, a PS5, and I'm like, you're like insane hard to get, I said that like they're kind of insanely hard to get, you know that? He goes, yeah, but not for Santa. And I'm like, fuck. So, no, I did not get a PS5, but I did get a Xbox S, Series X. That's what it is. Series X. So, I'm just going to be like, you know what I should do is just be like, yo, check it out, the new PlayStation 5. Like, oh, wow, you got a PlayStation 5. And then he'll be like, no, this is an Xbox Series S. And I'd be like, no, man, that's the PlayStation. I don't know. What are you talking about? I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Or you know what I should do is go get one of those Air purifier things that looks just like a PlayStation 5 and just buy that. And be like, yo, Santa thought he must have gotten the wrong one. Must be the wrong thing. Or just hook up no, you know what? Get one of those air purifier things, strip it, and like put in like a PlayStation 4. You know? And then when he turns it on, it's like, yeah, this is fucking crazy. And then, because he's never had a PlayStation. Ever. So he wouldn't even know. And then when it says PlayStation 4, if he figures it out, he comes down and is like, I just realized, like, it's weird. The PlayStation's background is it says PlayStation 4. And I just be like, yeah, but it's a PlayStation 5 though. Like, why would it do that? Like, oh, I heard about this. It's like a retro thing. You know, they do this. I think you can change the screen maybe later. I don't know. Maybe it's a glitch. Never knows. Never understands at all. That'd be fucking hilarious. I don't want any of the systems. I think they're all a waste of time at this point. Just like Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk was a huge waste of time. Same thing with this. You know? That'd be so funny. I know I said this. I said the wrong one. It's the Series S. Series S. I said it wrong. See, I'm confusing it. I'm fucking confusing it. And it's like, can you imagine the older people and the older parents and shit like that? They don't know what the fuck's going on. Fucking hilarious. What else we got? SmackDown Women's Champion Sasha Banks versus Carmella.
Don't mind if I do.
Whoa.
What's my name?
Dunkachino.
It's a whole new game.
Dunkachino.
You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
Can you help us pick a tag name, Joe? The Dunkachinkos, the Gook Connection, the Slanted Serenade, the Hiroshima Bombers, Ed's Views, Vixens, or my personal favorite, 2 in the pink, 1 in the chink? You decide.
I'm going to have to go with the Slanted Serenade. And I'm going to have to go ahead and you are probably going to be executed by the Chinese government for that donation. Okay, you should really apologize to the Chinese government right now. In fact, I may give your information to the Chinese government and they may come and hunt you down, to be honest. Okay? Asuka, mystery opponent. And by the way, Asuka is Japanese. So I don't know what the correlation there is. But you're in trouble for saying that about the Chinese. You may be in trouble for that one. Sasha Banks versus Carmella. I'm going Sasha Banks, obviously. Great stuff. Yay. I don't care. Carmella, poopy head. The Fiend versus Randy Orton in a Firefly Inferno match. Holy shit. I didn't know that. I mean, listen, I've been saying that... Wait a minute. Didn't I say that they need to have an Inferno match? Or was that The Undertaker? Oh, yeah, that was The Undertaker. I said that Bray Wyatt and The Undertaker should have an Inferno match. That's what I said. That's so funny. So now instead, though, Bray Wyatt, or The Fiend, is having an Inferno match. A Firefly Inferno match. But that means Inferno match, right? This is an Inferno match. Does that mean the ring's going to be on fire? It's got to be. That's fucking awesome. I guess I'm going to go with The Fiend. The Fiend is going to beat Randy Orton. Universal Champion, we'll elaborate on this more when me and Jake talk next, when we do our pod. We'll sort of do a out of nowhere with Jake. That way we can talk about some of this. Universal Champion Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Obviously, Roman Reigns is going to win this. Look, this could potentially be This could maybe be the best match on the card, maybe. Which would be surprising, I think, in a way, because usually Roman matches... I wouldn't think that. I would think that something else here would steal the show. But I think there's a high possibility that this Reigns versus Owens match could actually be one of the best matches on the card. So that's something kind of to look forward to if that does happen. I hope it does. But I don't know, man. Not sure with Roman Reigns, and you never know. I know Kevin Owens can do it with Seth Rollins. WrestleMania, they fucking nailed it. But I don't know. WWE Champion Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Now, that's the match. That could also be a match that, obviously, both these matches, I guess, could steal the show, huh? Because AJ Styles selling for Drew and all the stuff Drew can do, that could be a crazy match, too. That could really be a crazy match. I'm going Drew McIntyre. And I'm going Roman Reigns, and that's about it, man. It was so simple to talk about it, to bring it, to call that shit. I don't know. Maybe something more will happen. Maybe it won't even be an Inferno match. Maybe we'll get some kind of other weird. We'll get a CGI Inferno match. Wow, Truth Lock. That's a great point. What if we just get like CGI? Oh my God, no. Oh, please, no. Oh, my God, you're right. That could fucking happen. I hope he dips the fireflies in gasoline. Yeah, the one thing that's good about the new system, Six, who, by the way, is the king of the wheel, tomorrow night on Monetize This, assuming I don't have like some kind of surgery on my face, Six is in the house. He's the champ. He's the king of the wheel. Yeah, dude, I could imagine that. You know, I really could. That'd be crazy. I mean, listen, it's going to be wild. Tomorrow night's Monetize This. We get stuff to do on the Patreon. I've been awake since 7 a.m. and I went sledding outside with my kids for an hour. I shoveled outside today. I shoveled for like 4 hours today. And I cooked dinner. I cooked lunch. I played with the kids. I am dead tired. And poor Jake DeMarco was sick tonight. And I just have no more steam left, brother. I got something wrong with me. I got to go to the doctor tomorrow. It's going to be crazy. Ugh. What a wild night. What a wild day. Vince McMahon is pissed, man. But see, I don't think he's going to do much. We already went through this in 2018, and they brought the whole spectacle of bringing out the whole entire family, and saying we're going to listen to you and change and everything, and then they barely did anything. And then it got worse. Why the fuck would anything change now? We've said it a million times. This is now the 4th or 5th time after the ratings have been all-time low, and we heard Vince McMahon is angry, or there's going to be a shakeup, or something's going to go down. Yeah. All that happens maybe is that Vince comes out and says something about it, and then they don't do anything. It's like he has to for the investors or something. I don't know. What are they doing? It's like what happened to remember the Attitude Era when Vince came out and said, we know you're tired of the old style, and we're going to blah, blah. And we're like, that was real. That was like, wow, what the fuck's this? What's going to happen? This is amazing. And then it was awesome. But when Vince came out and said that, the difference is things had already been awesome. Things were already getting better, I believe. You know, there already was some realism happening and some real stuff going down. And then Vince came out and said, the old style of WWE is passé, or whatever the fuck he said. Fucking used weird words that wrestling fans wouldn't understand. And it was like, wow, this guy's really going to do this shit. But now, what's he going to do now? But anyway, thank you guys for listening tonight, man. Thank you to Dwelsh for dropping $100. Everybody's been dropping 20s and the big bombs. Thank you guys for that. And tomorrow night is Monetize This. I think it's episode 295. And yeah, I got no lymph node over here, no cyst over here, no nothing over here. But over here, I can feel it. So I'm going to the doctors and dentist tomorrow. Wish me luck. Shout out to Dwelsh for paying for the trip to the medical, whatever the fuck it's called, the walk-in doctor. I don't know. Urgent care. That's what it is. Urgent care. Shout out, man. What's up? What's up, Shell? How you doing, Shell? What up, E-Man? Shell is a new $25 producer again. She's back. Shout out to her for becoming a producer again. What's up, Shell? Hector Gutierrez. 6. D. Welsh, Awandi. Christian Smith, PM Ejack is here. Always a good guy. Puppets of surrounding the ring. Yeah, with the fire. Well, that'd be okay. Though the puppets will be on fire. Surrounding the ring. Oh my god, dude. The puppets are on fire. Oh my god, they'll be on CGI fire too. They won't even be on real fire. Dude, if I see the fucking puppets on fucking fake fire, I'm gonna fucking die. I mean, it's so stupid and terrible, but it's so fucking ridiculous. It's funny. Dude, I'll fucking die. Like, that's so stupid though, but... No, I hope they put... I wish they had the real Inferno thing, but on top of it, they had the puppets. But the puppets were on CGI fire. That would be the best case scenario. Real Inferno match, but the puppets are on CGI fire. That's funny. Give me that. That's funny as shit. Amanda Carmen, what's up, Amanda? Drew Bar, good night. Steve Callan, good night. We're going to find out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Monetize This. That should be a big show, especially if I find out that I don't have cancer. If I don't have cancer and it's just like a cyst or like they think it's a swollen node or whatever, I mean, I'm telling you, man, we're going to get wrecked tomorrow night. I'm going to get fucking crazy, all right? It's going to be wild to Monetize This, and I'm going to make fun of some people, all right? We'll see you guys tomorrow. Monetize This. And then Saturday night, it's Corrupted Podcast. And then Sunday night, it's WWE TLC. Diablo Immortal Alpha was streamed all day today. Diablo Immortal. Do you guys even have phones? Don't you guys have phones? Well, we all do now for Diablo Immortal. Unbelievable. Throat AIDS. It could be thyroid AIDS. It could be all kinds of things. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for the support tonight. Hit that like button on your way out. Can you hit that like button on the way out? Let's get 200, please. This is embarrassing, you know? I see guys with like fucking 90 live viewers, 300 likes. I'll be on here with 500 viewers and like fucking 100 likes. What the fuck are we doing? The fuck? Hit the like button if you want Vince to die, all right? Let's go.
I slay bitches every day.
And I had to rush it down my throat.
Good night, everybody. I'll see you soon. And yes, I will be back to doing the gaming streams again soon, hopefully. Unless I get that job. And then actually, I definitely won't be back to that. But we'll see what's up. See you tomorrow night for Monetize This. I'm really going. I'm seriously going this time. Bye.
You ridiculous piece of shit.